In aviation terms, one suspects the answer is no, although it is difficult to tell at the moment with all of the uncertainties that are surrounding the major issues for aviation, which are the continuation of traffic rights and access to open skies in Europe, and what system of safety regulation will apply to the industry going forwards. In relation to air passenger rights and consumer regulation, there are some laws that are currently quite onerous for airlines, and there may be an opportunity to water those down, although one suspects that politically that will be difficult. There may also be the opportunity for the negotiation of new bilateral air services agreements between the UK and third countries, and if that happens, then it's possible that those could provide enhanced rights for UK airlines in terms of their operating rights compared to those that exist under the current arrangements. For aviation, simply incorporating existing European aviation regulation into English law via the Great Repeal Bill will not solve the major issues post-Brexit. The issues for the industry really in relation to traffic rights, in relation to licensing, in relation to safety regulation, is that although we see those issues dealt with in European regulations, simply incorporating those regulations into UK law does not address the issue, because the industry is regulated in that way entirely by virtue of its membership of the European Union. And if that membership falls away, so does the current system of safety regulation and licensing. Well, in the context of safety regulation in particular, it's widely recognised in aviation that there are huge benefits to be had in regulating and providing licences and permits and approvals across national boundaries. Now that is under threat post-Brexit if the UK is no longer a member of the European Aviation Safety Agency and if those EASA regulations fall away. I think the overwhelming view of the UK industry is that it would wish to continue to be regulated by EASA, and ironically the UK industry actually played quite a significant role in the development of the current European system of safety regulation. So in the context of safety regulation, the most likely outcome is that the current system will continue to apply. Well, currently for aviation, traffic rights for UK airlines to operate to the US are governed by an EU treaty, a European Union Open Skies Agreement. Post-Brexit, there will need to be another arrangement put in place to enable those traffic rights to continue, not just for UK airlines, but also for US airlines. And we have to remember that this will be a major consideration for US airlines as well. Post-Brexit, UK airlines will continue to fly all over the world in the way that they do now. There may well need to be some adjustments to the existing air services agreements which enable them to do that. For example, quite a number of those agreements have some EU-related clauses which will require some amendment, so that will be a work stream for the government negotiators in the months and years to come. It's not a question of distance as such, it's a question of maintaining as far as possible the current traffic rights that airlines benefit from and ensuring that there is still a coherent system of safety regulation that is recognised across national boundaries for the manufacturing industry.